To many fans, Temple's loss at Notre Dame may come as a big disappointment. But for a program that's made 3 conference switches in just 4 years, it's an obvious step in the right direction for the Temple Owls, who took on the Fighting Irish at one of the most historic venues in college football. Welcome to this Temple Update exclusive. I'm Chase Sr. here with Stephen A. Smith of ESPN. Stephen A., how are you? And thanks for spending a couple minutes with us.
Great to be here, man. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. And it's a packed house here at the Howard Gittes Student Center for your speech. What's the message that you're trying to convey and get across to some of these students that want to be in the broadcast journalism industry? Despite the commute being somewhat of a short one from Bloomington to Dayton for Indiana Hoosier fans, there is still a parliament of Temple Owls fans here to support the Cherry and White in the NCAA Tournament. Reporting for Owl Sports Update, I'm Chase Sr. Many people think golf is a deceptively simple sport in which players must put the ball in the hole. But with every swing must come perfect mechanics and pinpoint ball striking. Here to tell us about how to convert on the toughest shots in golf is sophomore Brandon Matthews, who's coming off his first win of the fall season at the Barnabas Intercollegiate Tournament. Brandon, you're faced with a multitude of tough shots during any given round, but what are some of the toughest shots in golf?
Well, some of the toughest ones out there is things like the flop shot, 45, 50-yard bunker shot, hitting a long iron into a relatively firm green, high and soft, and some drives are even pretty tough.
All right, let's get to it. You ready?
Absolutely. The green's very firm, sloping away from it. So you got to land it really high and soft, and if you get it too far, it's going down the slope, and even off the green, you go long into another bunker, you hit it short into this bunker. A lot of tough things going on here. Not bad there. Not bad.
All right, Brendan, now this is probably the toughest shot in golf. We're faced with a sand shot from about 30 or 40 yards. How do you execute this to perfection?
Well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. I have a little lower lofted club here, higher lofted here. A lot of people like to do it different ways. All right, so we're going from a 35-yard bunker shot all the way to a 230-yard long iron shot. Let's do it. Better there.
All right. Well, Brandon's about even with the pin, and anytime you have a rake on a golf course, it's not a good sign. I'm sitting comfy here on the beach.
Well, Chase, there's always room for improvement, though, right?
That's for sure.
Well, you definitely improved today. We had a good time today, hit some good shots, and now we're ready to go home.
Brandon Matthews, thanks for showing us how to execute the tough shots on the golf course.
Anytime.
Reporting from Philmont Country Club for Owl Sports Update, I'm Chase Sr. Robbie Anderson set a school record with 239 receiving yards and reeled in 2 touchdowns on Saturday, one going for 40 yards, the other 83 from his fellow wide receiver, Jalen Fitzpatrick. He's emerged as a top option in Matt Rule's pro spread offense, but Anderson's road to Temple is actually more impressive than the numbers he's putting up. All hail touchdown Jesus. The large mural was installed on the Hesburgh Library in 1964 and has become a staple in the Notre Dame community. Now, over the weekend, we also had Stephen A. Smith and Kevin Negandhi come out and talk to students about how to break through in the industry. How important is it as professionals to reach out to students and give them advice on how to make it in their respective careers? Goalkeeper Lizzie Millen is enjoying a breakout season this fall and is statistically one of the best netminders in the country. But what makes her so good? Millen and teammate Nicole Kroner joined me to discuss Millen's success and gave yours truly a couple shots on goal. Lizzie Millen is one of the nation's top goalkeepers, but if it wasn't for her mother insisting that she stick with the sport, Millen would have walked away from the game in middle school. After an injury-plagued freshman year in which she could not pass her fitness test and suffered multiple concussions, Millen has missed just one game in the past 3 years.
Now I think that's why I'm just so much more competitive and able to, withstand all the pressure in the backfield.
Through 10 games, Millen is 5th in the nation in save percentage.
I think, Lizzie's an incredible athlete while also having a lot of strength. She's really flexible, and she's very quick on her feet.
Now it's time for me to pick up the stick and learn from the best on how to convert on scoring opportunities.
Come on, go.
Oh,
Now it's your turn.
you can use one side of the stick, right?
You can only use one part of the stick? Oh, man.
Use your outside.
Well, I just learned that I committed a cardinal sin in field hockey. You can only use one side of the stick. I used two, so it's time to try it again.
Stuffed him so far. We'll see if he's better at the strokes.
You want to make sure you don't have a backswing, and you want to push it really hard to one side.
Okay.
And try and fake out the goalie.
Oh, got her. So I just gotta
Use
try to
those
push it.
muscles.
All right. If I got any, I don't know.
Oh! Almost had her.
Well, I got annihilated on the shootout. She stuffed me on the stroke. Now it's time to try my hand at the 2-on-1.
You just run to the back post. I'll do all the work, and you just got to put it in the back. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Finally did it.